People call him unpredictable, dangerous, out of control. But what if that's exactly the point? What if Donald Trump isn't playing by political rules because he was never a politician? In this video, you're going to understand why Trump's controversial actions, including the latest drama around trade tariffs, make a lot of sense when you stop thinking of him as a politician and start seeing him for what he's always been, a negotiator. Welcome to the Black Sheep channel. They lied to you, and it's time to wake up. His origins. Negotiating from chaos. Trump is born into a family of builders. He learns from a young age that the real estate business is neither clean nor smooth. It is survival. In the 1980s, he becomes a symbol of power, luxury, and ambition. He buys hotels, casinos, golf courses, and even airlines. From the 1980s to the 2000s, Trump negotiated with New York City, Atlantic City, foreign investors, banks, TV networks. He learned to start from extreme positions, generate media pressure, and create chaos to gain power in every negotiation. Sound familiar? Because once you understand that, Trump's political behavior stops being chaotic and starts looking strategic. His negotiating philosophy. In The Art of the Deal, published in 1987, Trump makes his style clear. 1. Start strong. It never starts softly, it starts threatening. 2. Make an aggressive offer. Always appear to have the upper hand, even if it is not true. 3. Use the media to pressure. Uses media networks and headlines to sway public opinion. 4. Create fear. Sometimes the best strategy in a negotiation is convincing the other side that you are crazy. 5. Seek a minimum agreement. If necessary, back down, but without appearing weak, sell it as a great victory. Pay close attention to this phrase from his book. Sometimes, you need to create drama for the other person to take your position seriously. Putting its strategy into practice. Last week, Trump announced never-before-seen tariffs on every country in the world, rocking the entire world economy severely. This is not long-term protectionism or an attempt at economic suicide. It is classic Donald Trump bargaining. Start big. Sound outrageous. Shake the room. Make the other side nervous. And what happens next? Then negotiate. This is what he said a few hours after announcing the tariffs.
We put ourselves in the driver's seat. If we would have asked some of these countries, almost most of these countries, to do us a favor, they would have said, no, now they'll do anything for us. The tariffs give us great power to negotiate.
He's just using tariffs to make countries want to negotiate. That's exactly what happened in 2018 during the US-China trade war. Trump imposed high tariffs, knowing it would hurt both sides. Imposes tariffs on thousands of Chinese products, says it's to protect US jobs, but in reality he is creating tension to force a renegotiation of bilateral trade. The result? Forcing China to come to the table. China accepts certain conditions, the Phase 1 trade deal. Same strategy with Mexico in 2019. He threatened huge tariffs unless they controlled immigration. Within weeks, Mexico sent thousands of troops to the border to solve his problem. It wasn't diplomacy, it was a deal. Same playbook, different battlefield. In the early 1980s, Trump fought New York City for tax abatements. He claimed that several real estate projects he wanted to pursue would generate thousands of jobs and revive a declining area of Manhattan. When the city hesitated, Trump responded by threatening to cancel all the projects. He filed lawsuits, launched a PR campaign in the local press, and painted city officials as obstacles to growth. He made it political, emotional, urgent, and in the end, the city caved. He secured a 40-year tax abatement worth over $160 million. Trump didn't just negotiate a benefit. He reframed the narrative so that his win looked like the city's victory. His negotiating style doesn't distinguish issues. He just pushes to get what he wants. He's used lawsuits not just to win cases, but to wear down opponents. He's used media not just for attention, but to control the narrative. He doesn't ask for permission. He forces you to respond. May not agree it, but you must understand it. This isn't about whether you like him or hate him. It's about understanding the method behind the madness. Trump operates on a simple principle. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. And in that game, he's proven to be ruthless, disciplined, and effective. Even his critics admit his unpredictability becomes power. Because when no one knows what you'll do next, they take you seriously. So when Trump makes an outrageous demand, or walks away from a meeting, or imposes extreme tariffs, it's not a meltdown, it's a tactic. And it's worked for him for 40 years. The media calls it chaos. Trump calls it leverage. If you want to understand this mindset even deeper, read The Art of the Deal. You will find a link in the description and first comment of this video. It's not just a book about business. It's a blueprint for how Trump sees the world as a constant negotiation. This is the Black Sheep channel. We question and help you to create an independence of thought in finance, nutrition, current affairs, technology, and myths most commonly held by the majority of people. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. Remember, they lied to you, and it's time to wake up. Don't miss the next video.